on the call as well as my trainer, Francis. And then we'll just go from there. But I look forward to seeing the presentation or having the presentation recorded and seeing some positive results moving forward.
Great, thank you so much. I'll start us off. Nice to see you again, Michael and Jacqueline. So I'm Kate Smithauer. I'm the sales manager at the O'Fay Beach Hotel. I've been with the property for just over 7 years now, so lots of knowledge. The hotel was fully rebuilt in 2012, so it is a newer property. No recent renovations to the guest rooms. Everything's very beautiful. I think our number one advantage is our location. So we may not be in the downtown core, but we are a destination in itself coming to Oak Bay. Being right on the ocean, we're in a quiet, really upscale neighborhood. So I find that that's an attraction. During the pandemic, we were actually voted #1 hotel in Canada by Condé Nast in 2021 and number 19 in the world. So that was a really huge bonus for our team and a great selling point as well for our clients. At the hotel, I typically work with booking larger groups. And then we have Abella and Jennifer, our Director of Sales and Conference Services, and she'll explain a little bit more about her role.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Really nice to see you. I'm Jennifer Masulo, and I am the Director of Sales and Conference Services here at the hotel. I've been with the hotel for 5 years as of October 10th, actually. It's almost my 5th year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Prior to that,
Kate can take you out to lunch somewhere.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Prior to that, I was actually with Fairmont for 17 years. I was at the Empress, and I was the Director of West Coast Sales for the Empress. So I think what I can probably speak to the most is potentially what the differences are between the Fairmont Empress and Oak Bay Beach Hotel. And selling the Empress was wonderful, and it is such a stunning building, but the thing that you don't tend to get there is the washroom space. You don't tend to get the storage area and the double sinks and the heated washroom floors and the separate soaker tubs and showers. So what we have is a very different level of luxury here at the Oak Bay Beach Hotel. Not only are we actually on the waterfront, whereas when you're downtown, you're across the street. So you're across quite a busy road when you're at the Empress, and you're overlooking a harbor. So you're looking at boats and activities, and you know, there's lots of performers down there. So it's quite a full-on city hub with lots going on, and Jacqueline can probably speak to that from having just been there. And whereas we are in Oak Bay, and as Kate said, that's a huge asset because we're on the waterfront. So for people looking for a taste of Victoria, but the opportunity to actually enjoy and relax more like a resort style, this is truly the best location you can be in. It's in the most upscale neighborhood in Victoria. And because we're on the waterfront and next door to a marina, we have access to all the water sports at our doorstep. We also have, of course, the heated pool that's year-round available. It's a beautifully warm temperature. It feels like you're swimming in a slightly cool hot tub, and it's outside all the time. So it's truly like a West Coast escape. It's a feel that you're in nature. Where when you're downtown and you're in the city center, you know, the pools are indoor. And you're just not, it's a luxury when you're at the Empress, but it's not the same. You don't have big open spaces and patios that open up with tables that you can sit at overlooking the ocean. They certainly don't have the same sunrise and sunset that we have here, just that feeling of being a part of nature. So I would say that's what really sets us apart. And the number one complaint we get from people is that they didn't have enough time to stay. So something to just keep in mind when you're thinking about the two properties here in Victoria. And then we have Bella, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bella Yan, and I'm the sales representative at the Oak Bay Beach Hotel. Mainly oversees all of the FIT tour accounts and corporate for the property. Well, Kate and Jen have already mentioned a lot about why we are so special, but I will mention that the reason why we're #1 hotels in Canada is because the people. We're unable to be servicing all the service that we can be able to offer without our employees. So we were recently just nominated as the Employer of the Year in BC, and that is why we were able to keep that standard throughout COVID, and hopefully be able to deliver that in the future as well.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And yeah, we are all about to just start the presentation, and everyone just please feel free to ask a question in the chat box at any point during the presentation, or just save in the end, and we reserve some time to answer you. So
And just so everyone knows, Oak Bays is part of Visa Luxury Hotel Collection, but we'd love to book it on a direct basis.
Lovely.
We love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the best
Wasn't that
way.
virtuoso for a while too?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Mm.
But it is guaranteed, it can get the designation, but for sure, let's try to book it direct with the property, so we get the amenities, benefits from that.
Great. And then are you going to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm going to share that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a video, basically overviewing all
Oh,
of
yeah.
the packages. It's a beautiful one, so just give me 1 second.
I think it's a live stream. Your GM just there waiting for everyone. Okay.
All right, so can everybody see my screen currently? Finish it?
It should, oh, yeah, it should be in the
Share
top
screen.
right, because it should be a box with an arrow on it. There you go.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Oak Bay Beach Hotel, located in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. I'm Adon Pellin, the General Manager, and I'm thrilled to welcome you this morning virtually to our beautiful seaside hotel. We are best known here at the Oak Bay Beach Hotel for our outdoor heated seaside mineral pools, our award-winning boathouse spa, and our many elevated culinary offerings. Our largest space is our David Foster Theater. In partnership with David Foster and his foundation, we have our beautiful executive room that overlooks our gardens and ocean, as well as numerous indoor and outdoor meeting spaces that would be perfect for your group. I'm thrilled to invite you to experience our seaside morning yoga led by our very own.
All right, so that is the introduction of our resort, and then we're gonna lead to a beautiful presentation, basically go over all of the important amenities and services we offer within the hotel. So any questions regarding that video? Perfect.
Yeah, I had a question.
Yeah,
It looks
go
like
ahead.
a lot of your rooms have either balconies or like
That is correct.
terraces. How many, like, what's the ratio? Or how many of your rooms have balconies and how many don't?
All of them comes with a either smaller size of the balcony or bigger size to be able to enjoy breakfast outdoor.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Now we have more to share during the presentation. Any other questions? No, perfect. Wonderful. So, well, thank you so much for taking the time here. For those who have been in Victoria, have you guys ever visited the Victoria itself or Greater Victoria area, Vancouver, anywhere like that? No.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah,
A couple of you? Wonderful. Yeah. So
it
this
was like with my daddy, I went actually celebrate one of his birthdays. Was
Oh, lovely.
unforgettable. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, that's wonderful. So, just regarding about the geographic of Victoria, we are located on Vancouver Island, very close to Vancouver and Seattle as well. So from Victoria to Vancouver, the distance is about an hour and 30 to 35 minutes of ferry ride, or about 20 minutes airplane or seaplane, full plane, stuff like that. And we also have a direct route from downtown Seattle to downtown Victoria by Clipper Vacation Ferries, and now they're operating on a day-to-day basis. So from downtown Victoria to Oak Bay Beach Hotel, it's about a good 10 minutes drive. And as Kate has mentioned, we're not in the downtown core. However, that's why we're able to offer an authentic, different experience there. Perfect. So as mentioned, BC Ferries, the ferry ride, it will be a good about an hour and 30 minutes. Victoria International Airport, the plane ride is about 20 minutes or so, and we are about 25 minutes car ride from the YYJ, the International Airport, and the Harbor Air, their terminal directly travel from downtown Vancouver to downtown Victoria. And Victoria itself, we are the capital city of British Columbia. The weather itself over here, we're basically the warmest city in entire Canada. The weather is really mild. We don't get a lot of snow, and summer is not too hot. The flower blooms as early as March, and during the last couple of years, we didn't experience a lot of extreme weather. So it's truly a really great destination to travel year-round. And on the right-hand side, you'll be able to see our legislation parliament building located right in front of the Inner Harbor area. Little information about the location where we at. The Oak Bay community is one of the most upscale neighborhood within Vancouver, within Victoria and the Vancouver Island. It's truly a different environment, and we have a lot of great activities outdoor and boutique shop, authentic neighborhoods, and we're just about 2 to 3 minutes walk from the marina, which offers great service and a lot of water sports activities. So this is the Oak Bay Beach Hotel back then. A little history lesson. The Oak Bay Beach Hotel was originally built in the 20s as an English manor home, just about 40 guest rooms, my apologies, about 40 guest rooms, and it got renovated about 2 times during the 90s, and the hotel was completely rebuilt in 2012. And that leads to where we are right now. We're pleased to offer 100 guest rooms with seaside mineral pool, and the variety of the guest rooms can start from the guest rooms, boutique suites, 1-bedroom suite, and also our 2 beautiful penthouses. So the Oak Bay Beach Hotel, right now our main focus is on wellness and retreat. A lot of the activity that we offer is mostly promoted within in-house, and I'm gonna start with the guest rooms. So the guest rooms that we have over here, as you can see, beautiful, good sized room. All of the room comes with balconies, and we have a large size of bathroom, large soaker tub, rainfall shower, heated tiles, and also on the enlarged picture, you see that the floor is not carpeted. It's actually one of our pet-friendly room. We have designated floor on the garden ocean and ocean terrace level for our furry friends, and it is directly walk out to the seaside garden. There will be an surcharge for per pet per night, and we'll be able to get that a little later. And now moving on to our lovely penthouse. We have two beautiful penthouses. Both of them are two-level loft style, comes with a den, large living area, and a full-size kitchen. Beautiful permanent ocean view rooms, and also at the same time, it's great for entertainment, families, and also VIPs. And now moving on to our outlets. We have total of 3 outlets in the property. This one is the Farrell handcrafted pizza and tasting room. This one is actually one of our COVID baby. We opened up Farrell in the middle of the pandemic, and we recently just celebrated the 2-year anniversary of opening Farrell. It's been quite successful, the journey, and we were very lucky to have all of the love and support from our local communities. So the Farrell pizza is the Farrell restaurant, my apologies. They operate since starting from morning as signature coffees and coffee shop until 11 to 11:30-ish, and we'll have a lunch and dinner service after that. Wood fire pizza, thin crust Italian style with beautiful cocktail menu and also salads and great wine and beer as well. Reservation is highly recommended. You'll be able to book online, or you'll be able to call in and book through our concierge there. And the next one is our Snuck Pub. The Snuck Pub is one of the oldest pub in Greater Victoria area. The pub has been open since the old hotel has been open, so we're very lucky that we're still able to capture the original characteristic of the pub. And the pub service elevated pub food and operating from for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Large sitting area and a beautiful balcony facing at the ocean view. We recently just installed heater and onions at the balcony, so we're making sure that during the colder season, we'll still be able to offer the service we're currently offering. One thing I do like to mention is that the Snuck Pub is a 19+ facilities, so adults are allowed in there. Unfortunately, no children. And moving on to the next one is our fine dining room. It's a very intimate area facing at a beautiful ocean view with fireplace. Our executive chef established seasonal menu with wine pairings. Reservation is required, and be able to book in either by our website or from our food and beverage department. Moving on to the next one is one of my favorites. This is our award-winning Boathouse Spa. On the right-hand side, you'll be able to see we have a outdoor area that is one of our gazebo. We were able to convert that area during COVID for outdoor treatment for couple, individual. It's just really an elevated experience for our guests, and we have been receiving a lot of positive feedback. So we total have 8 treatment rooms, so we'll be able to practice up to 12 treatments at one time. From facial to body wrap, and recently we just added on another service, the microdermabrasion. Another thing I would like to mention is that we do have RMT service, registered massage therapies, and I know that it is quite on demand these days, so we're really happy to be able to offer that service as well. And moving on to the next one is the gem of the hotel, the heated seaside mineral pool. Because they are heated, so we'll be able to operate year-round. 1 large mineral pool and 2 hot tubs, and we'll be able to offer exclusively just for our overnight guests and spa guests who will be able to purchase as a add-on. And also at the same time, while you are enjoying the mineral pool, you'll be able to dine at the Boathouse Kitchen and Bar for some lovely cocktails, beverages, and healthy snacks and life bags. One thing I do want to mention is that the pool is a 16+ facilities, just because it is so close to the spa as an extension of our spa. So we would like to really focus on the wellness aspect of it. we do also do events. The David Foster Foundation Theater is the largest space that we have in-house, 1,800 square feet. And because you had mentioned the foundation itself, we have a relationship with them. 10% of the room rental will be donated for children in need and also their organ transplant. Moving on to the next one, the second largest, the executive room. The room is about 525 square feet, beautiful ocean view with a licensed balcony, and the flexible setup depends on the group size. Meanwhile, this is our library, more traditional type of meeting space, beautiful and comfortable boardroom chairs that can accommodate up to 18 to 22 people. And also, the next one is our Seaside Garden. The Seaside Garden has a lot of potential from a variety of social events to corporate gathering and even in-house events. We have done multiple different types of social gathering and group events in the Seaside Garden, and also at the same time, if you can see on the right-hand side, the large picture, it is actually our in-house events as the sunrise yoga, and that was led by our spa manager, Tina. And of course, we are one of the most popular wedding destinations during summertime, and we're happy that we'll be able to be part of people's special memory and create a lovely milestone in their lives. And the smaller event depends on the group of size. We'll be able to locate them in different tailored events. And at the gazebo, we have done people doing a small elopement and also at the same time proposal. We have seen a lot of trend that people wanted to do proposal during the summertime, so we were able to assist the guests with that as well. So the activities and attraction within the area is actually quite a bit. You'll be able to do a lot of kayaking, water sports, or explore Oak Bay Village, and also at the same time whale watching activities. We have really great relationship with local whale watching companies. So any of the guests wanted to come in and have more adventure, we'll be able to introduce them to our concierge team, be able to book you in. And the cycling tours, we have a great relationship with the Oak Bay Bike Shop, and they do complimentary drop-off and pick-up for the bike. So wherever you start during the day, you'll be able to come back to the hotel, drop off your bike, and not to worry about it afterwards. And also at the same time, we're just across the street from Victoria Golf Club. They are a private membership golf club, which we are lucky to have a private membership with them. Anyone wants to book a tee time, our concierge will be able to assist for booking it in, even without the membership. Halley Castle. Did anybody know where the X-Men or the Deadpool movie was shot?
Like a wild guess and say Victoria?
Yeah, it's actually at the Halley Castle. It's actually at the Halley Castle. The X-Men, their school is on the right-hand side. They did that movie scene over there. And they actually, I graduated from the school, and that's why I know like so much about it.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of activities and attractions to be able to come in for Victoria, and also of course the Butchart Garden is one of the most popular destination and attraction in Victoria. And also if anyone wanted to go out there and explore the winery, have some wine tastings, relaxing afternoon, we do have church and stay and beautiful seaside farm to be able to visit. And we're not just about that, there's some more cultural related activity as well. So it's a really great area for people to explore, either from nature attractions to actual activities, and we'll be able to offer it out in Victoria here. And yes, we like more wine. There's more winery and cidery around the area. Okay, so during COVID, we were lucky enough to be able to keep on the trend and adapt and innovate for all of our services. And we were certified for safe travel and many, many awards over here. We're gonna keep talking about that we were the #1 hotels in Canada until the end of time by Condé Nast and Reader Choice Award. And also at the same time, our spot is award winning, and we were certified gold for Vancouver Island Green Business as well. As I mentioned previously, we were able to doing everything in the past 2 years because we are so successful in managing our employees, and we're so lucky to have them. That's why we'll be able to offer the service. So I know that is a lot of information that I just squeezed for a short span of time. So I did listed a couple of summaries and some highlights for you to look over and why we're so special. So I know it might be going a little bit too fast. I do apologize. So feel free to let me know if you have any sorts of questions.
Yeah, thank you, Bella, for this informative presentation, and we
Yeah.
or on the floor for any questions.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking about what Michael said, to book straight with the hotel.
Yes.
Yes, so just go to the website, they just go to the website, or I don't know, do you wanna make something more personal, like more, and then I can, for example, book for them, but
Yeah.
maybe contact you guys, so then we can create like a welcome card or this kind of things, just to let them know that we were in touch, and I don't know if we are able to be doing this kind of thing, so.
So are you mentioning welcome amenities, welcome cards,
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely look into that. In terms of booking, we were originally thinking about just establish a booking code for agents, so we'll be able to just book on our website. So it's very convenient, and the inventory is live. There's no back and forth of confirming, so we can do that. So we were originally thinking of that. Is that something that you would be able to? You think it would be a good idea? Yeah.
Yeah, once we have established the contract and you have your booking code, what
Uh-huh.
we'll do is our front desk agents will be made aware of the booking code, and so they'll automatically be doing an extra special. So we'll be upgrading those reservations to the next available room based on time of booking. So we're already going to be notifying our entire team of your booking code and what that looks like. As well, we are including a $75 food and beverage credit to all the reservations. So we're just working through those contract details right now. We'll have all of those, the final information soon, but rest assured that even just by booking with the booking code, you are going to get those extra services.
Yes.
But also, it certainly does not ever hurt if there is something special that they're celebrating, or if you want us to make extra note of something, please always feel free to reach out to our team. We are certainly happy to do what we can to make it an extra special and just make sure they get a little touch from us as well.
Thank you.
And for any special requirements, and Bella is specialized in leisure, and you could shoot her an email for anything you would like to help with. Yeah.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Question?
I have a question. First of all, thank you so much, everyone, for this wonderful presentation. I do always recommend yours, and the Empress are always the ones I used to recommend when I was still taking calls as a concierge. How far, and I'm sorry if you already mentioned this and I may have just missed it, but what would the distance be between your hotel and the Empress, for example? I say the Empress just because that's right, where you arrive.
Yeah, so it's about 10 minutes drive from it because the Empress is located in the harbor. So we're about that, about 10 minutes to drive.
Driving. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You can take either taxi or call hotel concierge. They provide transportation service to the downtown, and with a very affordable price that hotel can pay to the concierge direct.
And
But also, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, this is a great opportunity for you to chime in, because Jacqueline was just here on our most recent fam trip. And my favorite comment of the night was, when Jacqueline was so kind and took everyone downtown, and then when we had dinner with them later that night, they said that their favorite part was coming back out here.
Yeah.
And it's so convenient, easier, just grab a taxi to downtown. It's really short, 10 minutes guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely. And in the drive itself, because we are located at the side, it's scenic, it's like enjoyable. It's a full experience, even just for drive.
We're also pleased to offer 2 different hotel vehicles. So we do have our electric Bolt, which is great for representing the greener side, and we have a really spacious Cadillac Escalade as well. So it really makes those transports, especially for our VIPs, feel a little bit more special. It has that elevated touch to it as well. So we're pleased to offer complimentary transportation into Oak Bay Village for all of our guests. It is based upon request. We are also pleased to offer transportation to and from downtown, and each trip is $35 plus tax, again, based upon request. We offer airport transportation as well. We do one airport transport per day, and that is $150 plus tax.
Okay, amazing. That's very helpful information. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
More
Any
questions?
other questions?
No? That's it?
Perfect.
Perfect. I think well, thank you. That means I did a good job, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Bella, and the
Amazing
team.
job.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you so
thank you
much
so
for
much for Lauren that's spend time today from your busy schedule. And if we can ever help assist you in any travel needs, and just let us know. We are here, and we are happy to help with. And we look forward to promote the Albay Beach Hotel and get more client visits and experience the place. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a
Bye-bye.
wonderful
Thank you.
day. Bye.
Take care, you too. Bye.
Take care. Okay, that's the hotel.
They have all the awards.
Yes, and it's a view. I think it's a really nice destination that you can just do a weekend getaway.
Yeah.
It depends. I tried both. I traveling there 7 years ago by the BC Ferry, and I even love the ferry because you can enjoy the time in the ocean. It's a different experience than flying with the airplane.
True.
Yeah, and on the ferry they have a kids club, and they have bar, and they have food service, and they offer extended deck, and then you can go out and just enjoy the sunshine.
Is it on the BC Ferry?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and you can drive on with your car, and they have the lower two deck for parking, and then people can go up to the cabin or on the deck, and so it's lovely. Just
Yeah.
grab a drink, and for
Just
one
relax.
and a half hour is just like a minute. So I traveling with my daughter. She was 3, and then she just enjoyed playing in the kids club, and it's all free. And it's after you buy drinks, it's charged,
Yeah.
and others are free. So and never crowded, because my back and forth I took I ride on the ferry. Yeah, and this time I traveling with some U.S. meeting planners. They flew from California, and they took the plane, and I also took the plane, but just 50 minutes interconnecting in Vancouver. But they do have direct service from the Toronto to Victoria.
Got it.
And also Air Canada also going to launch another direct route from San Francisco to Victoria this December.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah,
to know, because
yeah.
people don't like interconnecting. And
Yeah.
transfer it's for another 15 minutes. It's not like 20 minutes. It's just 15 minutes flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Good
and
to
then 20 minutes by taxi to the property, and a lot of billionaires.
I bet.
A lot of, and the owner of Butcher Garden, and he stayed there, and Canadian hockey players, and they all stay in the area.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a high-end residency area, and just doorstep onto the ocean, and if you walk on the street there, and you will see the neighbors and just carry their kayak and push to the ocean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah. But you can't do that in the downtown.
No.
And it's also like when I first traveled there, and I lived in the downtown when I worked with Belmont, and so I got a staff rate. I stayed at an Impress, and in the evening actually it's quite noisy until 12, because it's so close to the harbor and the downtown, the street downtown.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So if you want to party, go to the Empress, is that what you're saying? No.
Yeah, so it's for reimagine, because
Yeah.
it's my first time meet you, and I met different people every time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Tell us a little bit more about it. So you're like the middle person between the hotels, or is it any?
Yeah, we
different
are
companies?
a hotel representation
Yeah.
company, and we started the business 2 years ago, and actually start with the pandemic and survive with that. So, and most of our team, we used to work with preferred hotel resorts. And I'm in Canada only 2 years. And about 2 years ago, I was working in China. I was also with the preferred hotel resort. And then, the pandemic and everybody lay off, and I'm going to immigrate to Canada. So
Yeah.
I'm a person, definitely you have to go.
Are you in
Yeah.
the residential process?
Yes,
The
yes.
Permanent
Yeah,
residential.
yeah. And then, the founder of Reimagine, who was the executive VP in Preferred Hotel Resort. And then she started company before pandemic. And then I just gave her a call and say, I'm going to move to Canada and wondering you will hire someone there. But I don't know any people there. You should give me some time. And she said, oh, you have experience. You have been in the industry for 15 years. Yeah, just join us. So I got this job during the pandemic. Wow. Yeah, in June 2020, because the time is in the
Yeah.
middle of
Yeah.
in the pandemic. And then we start a company with no hotel. And we talk to hotel and provide our value and our services. And then we start from 20 hotels to 60 hotels, just in 2 years. So the biggest brand we represent is Banyan Tree. So including all properties globally. And we are their exclusive representation in North America. And other than that, we are not really work with chain hotel and brand hotel. We support independent luxury properties in sales and marketing and connect to people directly. So I like what I said, we don't take any commission, we don't have service charge. We offer a fixed retainer fee, bi-monthly and just providing service. So we don't fighting with people on commission because some hotel, they look for sign up with several representation company, and some they are not only retainer fee, but they have some buffer on the commission.
Yeah.
So we don't do that, but we are trying to offer some properties right fit to your collection. Just make sure, because we do have like some hotel, we have some service issue, we have found get feedback from client or travel advisors. For those hotel, we'll help them to solve the problem, be transparent. And my boss is very experienced in the industry for 50 years. So she is the person who will step out and talk to hotel and, sometimes very seriously. And she will say, hey, this hotel don't talk to any client at this point until we solve the problem. So we are very dedicated in service and experiences. So I am happy to be out of my home and meeting people and work with people. I would love to help people in, to get this industry up here. Although I'm new, but we are all work together to get this industry thriving.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
nice to meet you.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I hope to see you back soon.
Yeah. Is it good? It is. It's a fruit flavor.
Yeah, the grapefruit.
And they have some cheese on the top.
Cheese?
Or maybe it's cream cheese, yeah.
That's cream cheese. Yeah.
Looks cream cheese. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep fresh in the afternoon.
You don't want one?
No, I'm
No?
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can bring down and to share.
And bring it down
with the
to.
Yeah. How long have you been working with Jean-Paul here?
Fairly new.
He is expanding.
Wow, we
Yeah.
are coming back to the business, right?
Yeah.
Like the industry is like warming up now,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
That's you. You know, you like that.
It's on me,
Okay, thank
yeah,
you.
we'll take us in the.
Yeah, so I'm feeling like you, Bethany. I'm pretty happy to be back to business, come back to the office, talk to people.
Yeah.
It's been like,
You're from?
I am from China. Yeah, then I moved to Canada 2 years ago, and first year was in New Brunswick.
Oh, nice.
Because I applied a program in New Brunswick, so
Yeah.
that's why I lived there. And during the pandemic, actually, you can't moving to anywhere. I don't have flights from New Brunswick to Toronto, and they stop all the services. So I'm living there, enjoy life, but still working remotely from home. And then until last year, June, I moved to Toronto.
Okay.
Because my job has to, to be located in the city, not in the.
Yeah.
How was the winter storm thing? Did you spend the winter there?
Oh, I did, but I was lucky. That year, there less storm and even no storm and less snowing.
Yeah.
I say that in New Brunswick, I didn't know someone they used to stay there is unknown. They said, yeah, I know. It's easily go up to your neck,
All right.
Good. Thank you for joining and your time. And, yeah, I go going down with you and.
What do you say, like, station?
Hi, Jenny. You speak multi-language? Oh, great. Good. See you later.
Jacqueline, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Me as well.
I hope I can see you around.
I will come back in November again with a hotel and.
Yeah.
I usually come quite often. Yeah, all right.
Do you want me to go with you?
Yeah.
Let's take that. Okay.
Take care.
Let's go there. Where's my card?
Are you going to Michael?
Here. Yeah, I'm going to Michael.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, we are gonna stay because we have a meeting, so.
Oh, great. Nice meeting you, Jacqueline.
Very good.
Okay.